Good day everyone, this is Master Joe Ching. Today is 31st December 2022. I would like to wish everyone here a Happy New Year. Very soon, in 3 weeks time, we will also be celebrating our Lunar Chinese New Year. So in today's video, what I'm going to do is a bit different. Instead of looking at the 12 zodiac sign, I'm going to look at your Daymaster. So basically you can actually go to any Bazi calculator and find out what is your Daymaster by imputing your date of birth as well as your timing of birth. You can go to my website. I also have a free calculator for you to use. So the gist of today's video is to tell you some basic analysis of between your Daymaster as well as 2023 year pillar Gui Mao. So Gui Mao is also water rabbit. So what will be the chemistry that is going to spark off when you see your Daymaster interacting with Gui Mao? So that is the intent of today's video. So I'm going to look at basically what is good for you or what you can do to achieve a better result in Gui Mao year, as well as to remind you of what is to be cautious of and what do you need to be mindful of. So as simple as that. Of course, if possible, next time, if I can, I will go into the 60 jiazi or 60 pillar, basically how each and individual day pillar interact with the year pillar Gui Mao. But for today's purpose, I will only look into the Daymaster level. Now, I will first begin with the Jia as well as the Yi Daymaster. So let's look at the Jia Daymaster and how it interacts with Gui Mao. Basically, you can also say that what does actually Gui and what does actually Mao means to this Jia Daymaster. So, in terms of 10 God, Gui is actually the direct resource. Mao is actually the Rockwell star. In another word, another name for this Jia seeing Mao, you can say that it is goat breed or Yang Ren. So basically, what is good for you is that what you can do is, because it is a resource star, you can use this opportunity to go and upgrade yourself. For example, take up a new skill, a new course, do your MBA, master degree, or basic degree if you wish to. Because a resource star usually symbolizes and represent all these kind of things, and it will definitely be good for you to do that. Okay. If resource star is positive, favorable to you, you can also use this to change job. There should be good job offer if you are going through resource year. Alright. Otherwise, besides resource, if it's looking at the Rockwell star, you can use it for your travel. That will be a good option. What is to be mindful of? As the name suggests, because part of this so-called year pillar, on top you have Gui, below you have Mao. So Mao is actually a Rockwell star. As the name suggests, you have to be careful of losing money. And goat blade, because as the name suggests as well, blade is like being cut, getting injured, or seeing blood. So you yourself will also have to be careful of injury. Therefore, you have to avoid doing very extreme sports. And let's say you are planning for some Ironman, marathon, triathlon, try to manage it properly. If you can do, avoid it. Otherwise, please be careful. And of course, whenever you are planning for a so-called overseas trip, let's say to some very disaster prone area or prone city or country, you have to be careful. Okay, like say you want to go for rock climbing at certain places that possibly have active volcano, then you have to be careful. Okay, so another thing to be careful of during this time of year is stress. Stress from who? Can be stress from your superior. Now I'll go into the Daymaster. Okay, so for Yi and Jia, by and large, you can say it is the same category of 10 God, but the yin and yang here is a bit different, and I still want to mention that. In this instance, for Daymaster, it will be indirect resource instead of direct resource, and it will be sitting on this thing called your friend. So you'll be seeing two things in general. You have resource, you have friend. So what to be expected? Now, what is good for you is that you will probably experience an increase in your network, and you can go for your spiritual learning. Well, for example, if you want to learn pranic healing, you want to learn feng shui, especially you want to go for yoga lessons, this is very good for you, because indirect resource or Pian Yin talks about all this kind of unconventional learning, including spiritual learning, religious study, as well as feng shui, 八字, 奇门, etc. So that will actually help you, and especially more so, like for example, my personal experience is when I'm going through my Pian Yin, my indirect resource, which is actually a unfavorable element to me, I took up a class, a program in Chinese TCM related subject. Okay, so that will in a way, so-called, using some market term, fulfill the destiny. You can also go for partnership, or rather there could be a potential partnership coming to you, okay, because you are also experiencing the arrival of friend star. You will definitely meet more friends, increase in your social network. Now, what is to be mindful of? Be mindful of making wrong decision due to certain calculation here, okay, because indirect resource sometimes can lead to this type of problem, so-called. Be careful of money lending, and be careful of falling sick, lowering of immune system, because Pian Yin or indirect resource has another name called the medicine water. Sometimes they call it eating more medicine. Well, of course, you can also eat more vitamins, eat more supplement to actually boost your immune system. Alright, so do take care of these few areas. Now, next one is the Ping and the Ting Daymaster. So when Ping sees Gui Mao pillar coming in 2023, it is actually his officer star, seeing his officer star, also sitting on his direct resource. What is good for you? Usually you will have an increase in reputation, as well as new job offer or job rotation, or sometimes it will lead to a promotion, okay, because after all it is a direct officer on direct resource. In the advanced level in our Bazi study, we do look at what is being, what is the 10 gods sitting on, okay. So that will give rise to certain whatever you call it, the chemistry or the outcome of this type of stacking. This is called the stacking, 10 god stacking, okay. Usually we cover in the more advanced level, but right now let me just tell you, you can also experience the arrival of a husband or boyfriend, especially for the ladies, because this is your the officer star is also your husband's star. Well, so it's a good year, to tie the nuptial knot. What is to be mindful of? You, of course, going through this style of luck, when you have promotion, you have new job offer, it comes with heavier responsibility. And of course, that could lead to sometimes certain stress level, increase in your stress level. So some people may like it, but some people may not like it. You will have dispute with peers. You may also have brushes with the law. Okay, so that is due to the fact that because this is officer, and if you don't like officer, it may lead to this type of problem. Or brushes with your officer means some problem with your bosses. Just take note. Next, is Ting. So for Ting, Gui Mao will be actually all the thank God with the same polarity. So 7 killing right now, okay, is sitting on indirect resource. So 7 killing, what is good for you is again, job rotation is possible, a new arrival of a new superior is possible, okay. Also for the ladies, this is your boyfriend luck. For the man, you could expect arrival of a baby, since this is the child star of the man. For indirect resource, it can lead to mental stress, especially if indirect resource is your unfavorable element. For the ladies, you get more worried for children, because after all, resource can counter your output element. And 7 killing, it can lead to a more demanding boss. So please, okay, be more mentally prepared during this type of year for this kind of events. Next, we have the Wu and the Ji Earth. So for the Wu Daymaster, seeing Gui Mao, first of all, is your direct well star, and Mao will be your direct officer star. We call it the 正财坐正官, direct well stacking on top of officer. What is good for you? Of course, potentially there will be increase in wealth for the guy, because Gui also in a way combines with your Daymaster. So it's good to get married, or you may meet your special someone. And because it is a direct well sitting on officer, promotion is to be expected. What is to be mindful of? Elderly health. Okay, because we say the wealth can come and counter your resource. 财来破印. So elderly health, got to be careful. Your personal immune level, got to be careful. Relationship with your sibling, you have to be careful. Okay, it can lead to dispute, can lead to quarrel, more quarrelsome relationship in the year 2023. Now, before we take a break, let's take a look at Ji. So Ji will be seeing is indirect well star sitting on 7 killing. Okay, so what to be expected? What is good for you? Yes, indirect well star usually denotes sometimes business luck, investment luck will increase. For the guy, it will be your girlfriend, your romance, your peach blossom, and there is the good thing is that there's a potential that you will receive an increase in status. Okay, for example, status like your social status, or can be in terms of course, getting a leadership position. What is to be mindful of? Well, accident is one thing, because it's 7 killing. Legal issue, especially if 7 killing is your unfavorable element. High expenses, okay, is to be expected, because although this indirect wealth can bring you money, but it can also mean you reinvest out, and therefore you can see that your money will experience an outflow. So be very mindful of what you are investing in, okay, especially in such a volatile climate. Okay, I will continue in my next video on the other heavenly stamps and Daymaster. Thank you.